One more story from that aphrodisiacs meal. I don't think the chef was really used to people like taking control. I mean, this was one of my meals. We were divided into groups, and there were three people. There was a front of the house person that was a go between, and then there was the person that stayed, basically like the chef in the back, and then the teacher. But this particular dinner, they had me as front of the house, and they knew that like I'm not good at serving or anything like that. It's not. I can, but uh, okay. Story within a story. The one time they're like, okay, well, you have to get the experience. I'm like, this isn't gonna go well. It's just like, this is not one of my strengths. So they're like, it's okay, you'll be fine. I'm like, all right, I'll be fine. So I went out, I went out there with my little tray of shrimp cocktails, and they were some big shrimp cocktails, put in a shot glass, and it had the cocktail sauce at the bottom, and they were the big shrimp. It filled up like the entire width of the shot glass. Thank God for me. Because I literally walk out, I go to serve maybe three people, and then I drop the tray on a person, on a very nice gentleman. He was very gracious about it, and I was gone for maybe 45 seconds. This all went down. So to my teacher chef, it looked like I was literally just going in and then right back, or going out and then right back in. And he's like, what happened? I'm like, I dropped a tray on somebody. He's like, are you serious? He's like, you just left. I'm like, I know, I told you this is not what I do. I belong in the. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say, but I am a chef. Like, I am a chef. I can go out in the front, but it's just, I don't know. And mind you, I've only ever dropped one cake. I had a breakdown in the bathroom and cried real hard, but I have only ever dropped one cake, and luckily I had some time to scramble and get that cake redone. But oof, this sidetracked. Oh, the story within the story. Hold up. Back to the main story. I was in the front of the house for this particular thing, and I was trying to stay out of the back, or maybe I couldn't have been the go-between. Otherwise, this experience wouldn't have happened. So we need to, everybody's done with the meal, and everybody's nice and full and stuff. So we have to go out and say like, oh, was it good? Blah, 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 blah. And normally the teacher chef does that, I guess. I didn't really realize that. I was kind of in my element. I'm pretty good at like emceeing events and whatnot, and making people feel the moment. And we were feeling the moment on the aphrodisiacs meal. I was going to tables and talking to people. It was so much fun. I had so much fun. This is why eventually I want to do like maybe plan a convention or some pop-ups, whatnot. Once again, I just oof. Okay, back to the story. So when we finally like came out, and he kind of looks at me, and I look over at him, and he's about to open his mouth. I didn't realize it. I kind of saw it out of the side of my eye. I'm like, hey, how's everybody feeling tonight? And everyone's like, woo, clapping and all the stuff. And then I'm just, and then I do this over to him, and he's just looking at me like, okay. And he starts saying whatever, but I didn't realize that was supposed to be his moment. I don't know. I'm normally back cooking, so I don't know what goes on in the front, but that's what went on in the front of the fucking outfit. It was such a great class. He was such a great teacher. One of my better memories of school and teachers in general. So shout out to you if you were still around, if you recognize me and all the things. I appreciated you so much.